Olivia and I'm a third year undergraduate psychology student. I did a placement year between my second and third year of my degree, and I mainly did my placement because I didn't know what area of psychology I wanted to go into, and I thought that it might give me some clarification on that. And I wanted to generally get some work experience. So I did my placement with Cygnet Healthcare, which is a series of mental health hospitals all across the UK, which appealed to me so that I could work at a hospital that was local to my home, not necessarily at university, but whichever one was closest. I think there's over 170 just in Cygnet alone, let alone other mental health hospitals. So I applied for a job as a support worker and got accepted for the job role. At my interview, I let them know that it would be a part of my placement year with my degree, so that they were okay with that. So it was a paid role. Obviously, there are roles out there that are unpaid, but there are roles out there that you can get paid for as well. So I learned a lot during my placement year, a lot around the different areas of psychology, different areas in mental health in itself. I learned a lot of transferable skills from working for the year, because you are considered as an employee, not as a student. You're not there to learn, you're there to work, but there's a huge amount of skills that you learn along the way. I think it's really important for students to do placement years because of how much you learn, all of these transferable skills that you can put on your CV. Obviously, jobs in psychology are competitive. So if you graduate, without any experience, whether that be volunteering for one night a week or whether that be a year full time, I think experience is vital working in psychology, and it can be daunting graduating and not knowing what to do, and that's absolutely fine. But a placement gives you that opportunity to discover a bit more and think, I really like that industry and I really don't like that industry. So in my placement year, I worked with hundreds of different people in lots of different units, whether that be intensive care units, working with children in CAMS, or adult rehab, working with men with schizophrenia, or women with eating disorders. There are so many different areas that you can go into, and each hospital often specialises and has different units for different things. You get hands-on experience working with people with mental health issues, so it's really good for anyone looking to go into clinical psychology and to think, is this actually something I really want to do? You also get to obviously talk to all the psychologists there, get a bit more of an in-depth knowledge of what they did when they were in your position, how they've got to where they are now, but also to think about whether it is definitely something you want to go into, because it's not easy. There are really tough times, there are times that you really have fun, but it is a great experience, and I'd say an experience that every psychology student should get when you graduate. It can be tough to get graduate jobs and to get onto whether it be postgrad courses, doctoral courses or PhDs, whatever. It can be hard, and there's a lot of people out there that want those jobs, so why not put yourself in a position to be better qualified by getting some experience? So I would say it's really important that psychology students get experience so that they can kind of put themselves ahead of the game a little bit and discover, I'm working all this time in my degree to get to this career, but I have no experience in that career. How do you know that you want to do something until you tried it? So I'd say doing a placement year is a really valuable way to think, is that really what I want to go into? And I think a lot of people that go into psychology, it's just a general love for the subject, which is absolutely great, and that will get you through the course, that will get you through your career. As long as you love it, that's all that matters. But I think getting a bit of experience puts everyone ahead of the game and puts you ahead of other people, but also helps you develop all the skills that you'll need for those interviews for graduate jobs and for your applications to get onto postgrad courses. So it's a great way to develop not only your skills but yourself. I learned so much about myself in my year off, and it's the sort of things that you can't learn in lectures. So I would 100% recommend that everyone does placement year because of how much you learn and how much you develop yourself. And and I would really recommend you having a look around for different ones, paid and unpaid. And if anyone wants to get in contact with me and have some more information about what it's like working in mental health hospitals, how to, get through your interviews, where to look for jobs, just let me know. I'm happy to help.